I'm also for versatility in my tools because, frankly, I can't carry all the different things I might want to have with me. So I want to have a tool that will do a lot of different things and work in a lot of different ways. Here is the new light from Ianiro called the IANILED54, and, well, it's got 54 LEDs on it. It's set up in 3 stages, if you will. You can actually have a little bit of depth here. And let me just show you some of the ways that it functions. First off, it is battery powered. You can run it off battery. This is Anton Bauer. You can also run it off V-mount, or you can run it to a block battery, or we have AC power cable running here, and you can run it off however you want it. You know, great versatility in that. This is a 54-watt unit, so this is a Hytron 140, which means you get about 2.5 hours runtime out of it, which is pretty good because this is an extremely powerful light. So I'm just going to turn on just the first stage. Again, you see there's 3 stages to the light, and I'll show you why in a moment. Just in the first stage, it's quite a bright fixture. That 18 watts, 1/3 of the unit, that 18 watts is probably close to twice as powerful as a light panel 1x1, to give a comparator, which is quite a bright light. You have the dimming control, of course, but in addition to that, you have some color balance controls. Now, it's a daylight balanced light, so it's about 5200 degrees, as it is, you see here. But then I also have control to make it much bluer. That is about 6600 degrees. And another preset to go much warmer, about 4200 degrees, 4400 degrees. So you have those built-in presets just to shift your relative color temperature, and then you can have a programmable control. So I can go in here, you can see it's extremely red, and I can then shift to extremely blue. And let me show you what's actually happening. If you look at the different emitters, you can see it's actually these 3 are just totally red, and as I adjust the dimming, you can see that these are all a very blue-white color, and when you shift back and forth between them, you can really adjust in just the color that you would like to see out of the light. And then you can lock that in and then take the unit and dim it based on that particular color balance. Now, we also have 2 more stages, which you hadn't seen, but you can see it's extremely bright light at 54 watts. So it's so bright that it's actually blowing out the circuit on the camera, and if I go like that, it'll completely blow you out. But I can take this and just switch off these 2 stages so we don't totally blow things out here. Dim that down a bit. Some of the other functionality to this light, I just think it's pretty clever in the design. Here's the diffusion for it, and it just sits on there with a magnet. So it's just smart design in these things. I can take that, pop that off, and have other control to the light. I can take off these lenses. So this particular set of lenses, and again, I'm just doing it from the front stage. This is narrow spot. I could just use it without any lenses on, and that's great for bouncing off of a wall or going through some diffusion panel. But here's a medium flood, which is a much wider beam, and it can also have a wide flood, so that you have a great spread of the light based on the lenses. But yet another level of control you have of the light. I'm just going to switch that off while I make this adjustment. I can just take this with these 3 knobs and open this up. I'm not just getting to these lenses here. This is its own light. It's an 18-watt light. I can put those lenses back on. I can get additional yokes to mount it up, so I can put it on a stand. I can put another battery mount on there, or I can run it to AC power. So here's AC power cord. I can just plug that in right here. And now, don't think of it as just one big light. Think of it as a 3-light kit. This is 2 stages here that you can separate out again. There's a 3rd stage. You can have a complete 3-light kit. All can run off battery power. Or you can take it, put it all together, and have it be a single light. Great versatility into your tools. You can even take this one, and there's a mount for it, so you can put it on rods and have it be a ring light around your lens. A lot of control, a lot of versatility, a really well-designed, well-built fixture. It's the Ianiro LED54.